All right, ladies and gentlemen, here I am at the steakhouse without eating. Can you believe that? You know your boy. I'm here with my new friend.
George.
And you're from?
The United Kingdom, baby.
Any particular place in the United Kingdom?
I'm from South East London.
Yep, like I know where that is.
So I'm from, South East London, a little place called Sidcup is where I grew up. Yeah.
Real quick question before we get into the interview. Everyone says you have to go to Harrods. What's the perception of Harrods in London?
Harrods, bit bougie, bit posh, bit expensive, but very good quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you shopped there?
I have shopped there. Usually I get my mum a Christmas bear from Harrods every year.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a cool tradition.
Yeah.
All right, you're at least 18. Know that we're filming. This is going online. Are you okay with that?
29 years old, yeah.
Okay. And how old were you when you first started thinking about tattoos?
It was on my first ever ship contract when I was 20 years old. I got my first tattoo with my best friend. We got a rocket together. My first tattoo, I got a rocket, just a small little rocket like that.
Okay, and that's just reach for the sky.
Yeah, so we just got the rocket originally, and like a year later, I got reach for the sky. I'm a big Toy Story fan.
Got it.
For the sky. Yeah.
Quick question. So I noticed that you got your hair growing over there. Was your hair there when you did it or no? You shaved the area?
They shaved it off, yeah. So, do you know what's funny? One of my tattoos I got really recently, and I didn't know what calf I wanted it on, so I got them to shave one calf on the side. They shaved more than needs to be shaved, right? So they did that half my leg, and I realised I didn't want it on that leg, I wanted the other leg. So then I got both legs shaved, half my leg, so then I thought, I'm going to have to shave all of my legs. So then I had to remove all the hair. And I couldn't just do my shin because that was weird, so I had to remove thigh, everything, man. I felt so smooth, it was great. I probably wouldn't do it again, but it was a little bit frustrating. But
now, how did you just like shaving cream and razor, or how did you just cut it?
Electric shaver.
And just go. Okay, and so that was the first one.
That was my first one with my best friend Ted. Yeah, we both got the same tattoo.
Shout out to Ted.
Yeah.
How long? What's the longest you've ever sat for one?
This is my longest one. So this is everyone on a cruise ship always gets an anchor, right? A standard anchor, usually on their arm.
Okay.
But I wanted to get an anchor with something a bit more traditional. So to be honest, I need to shave her back because I shave her back, so I like looking too hairy, you know. So she needs a little shave. But I got this in Canada. I got it in Montreal.
Oh, okay.
I was in Montreal for the day on a cruise ship when we did a cruise to Canada.
Now I notice you have color in this. A lot of people don't do color.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
Well, I thought Canada's red, right, in the flag anyway. And I really like the scales and that are done really well. It's really, really nice, the scale work that's on there. A really good tattoo. I was just looking on Instagram, because when you're in a port, you're only there one day, right? So 2 weeks before, you message them on Instagram, hey, have you got space? Yes. Price, these are my designs. And you rock up on the day, get a tattoo, back on the ship, bosh, done, you know? But yeah, I really went something traditional, something sort of vintagey looking. It employs the anchor, and it's got a skull there with a sailor hat on as well, so incorporates, life at sea. I thought it was quite cool. Maybe I'll get a matching one on the other side, who knows.
Now, so you look on Instagram or other social media feed to find people.
Yeah.
Is that for all of your tats, or do you have has anyone done more than one tat for you?
No. Every country I've got, every tattoo I've got in different countries.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, the hardest part is remembering which ones I got in which countries. I need to start writing it down. But this one, for example, I got in Australia. It's yeah, nah. So in Australia, they go, yeah, nah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Is that like yeah, no here in the United States?
Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know why, they just say, yeah, nah. And it contradicts itself, because are you saying yeah or are you saying nah? But they just say it both. I don't know why. But I was in Australia and I thought it'd be a really cool thing to get, just to remember. I also got this in Australia. It says good luck, because I like to think you bring your own luck in this world. So I try and bring myself as much luck as possible. And the other Australian one I got was, I got this one recently in Aruba. This is ka-chow. Have you seen the film Cars?
I have not.
Lightning McQueen, that's what he says. He goes, ka-chow. It's a bit stupid, but I love it.
I have to watch Cars. People keep telling me about it and love it, and I've never watched it. Because I'm iffy with animation. Sometimes I love them, sometimes
but
not
it
so
really
much.
gets a classic. I love Cars.
Okay.
I grew up with Disney. I'm 29, so 1995 is when Toy Story came out. So I grew up with Monsters Inc. and all these sort of movies.
Now, what is it like being away from home? Like you've been out of your country for 10 years, right?
10 years on and off, yeah.
Okay.
So I started when I was 20. So yeah, my first contract was when I was 20 years old, nearly 30 now this month. It's hard. You get used to it. I'm a home bird. I love being at home, but you get used to FaceTiming your mum and dad and my brothers and my niece and nephews. My nephew's birthday just 2 days ago, so we got Wi-Fi on the ship. You know, we're possible to keep in touch. We don't live in a world where back in the day, you know, when people went off to the military and to serve, that was not possible. We're very lucky we're able to do that. But it doesn't make it any easier when you miss a birthday or a wedding or, you know, funerals and stuff like that. You know, life happens. You just gotta get on with it. And I realise how lucky I am to do what I do, you know.
Was this always your demeanor? Like, you seem a very positive guy. Were you always this guy, or did something...
I've always been a people person. I wouldn't say I've always been this, like, positive and kind. I think doing my job and meeting amazing people and appreciating my life has made me just... I make a conscious effort to be kind to people.
Okay.
Sometimes days are harder than others to be kind to people. And some people make it more difficult, to be honest with you. But majoritively, I think it's so important. That's my biggest thing. And that's why I do my announcements, you know, always be kind. So
you have to have that pause, dude. You always be kind.
Exactly, yeah. I'm going to have to get that tattooed on me somewhere.
You have to be,
I got this one recently, actually. Soon it's going to be Day of the Dead. So I got this one. It says Giddy Up.
Your artists do great work, typically. This looks nice.
Yeah, this one, I got this in Mexico, in Cozumel.
Okay.
So I saw the design online about an ace of spades. And I thought, oh. Then I saw the design of this, and I kind of just sent it to someone and said, can you change this? Can you change that? And then, yeah, pretty good job, that one.
It was.
There's Day of the Dead coming up soon, actually. So
now, do you have any art on you that you created? Any of your own art? Or you just kind of collaborate?
I actually have, Mike's girlfriend. I didn't design it myself. Mike's girlfriend designed that. That says Que Sera Sera, which I don't know if you know, but it's a song. It goes, Que Sera Sera, whatever will be.
Trivia.
Will be.
Who sang it? Who made it famous in the United States?
You know it?
I do.
Well,
whatever
Doris Day
will be.
sang
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad we thought of the same person. Yeah, so I'm a big believer whatever will be, will be. Life happens, ride the wave. Embrace whatever happens. Everything's part of the journey, right? Whether it's to test you or whatever. So yeah, that's why I got it. So my ex-girlfriend designed that. Obviously we're not together anymore, but it's still pretty cool. People never know what it says, or they usually go Kesara.
Well, the cool thing is though that because I interviewed people who have like the ex-girlfriend's name, and then they've got to try and figure out what to do with that. So that was a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I would never really get a name, to be honest. My most recent ones are the Chow, and I also got this as well, which is, again, a little bit similar to the last one. It's alignment. It's the angel numbers. So angel numbers, you have 111, 222, all the way up to 999. This one is alignment, which means, you know, you are where you're meant to be in life, and embrace that and embody every single moment that you have. So that's why I got that. That's my most recent. I got that in Aruba, which was so cheap. That and the Cachao. And my mate also got a tattoo, and it came to, I think, $140 for all three.
Really?
Yeah.
For both of you, or just your three?
For all three.
All
this
three,
one,
okay.
that one, and his one.
Okay, wow.
So cheap.
That was
So
nothing.
cheap. We love a cheap tattoo, especially if it's good quality. I was a bit worried. I was in this dingy like barber shop. I was thinking, oh, this is not going to be great. This is going to turn out. And actually, the lines on it are not too bad. But I've got a lot of random ones. I got this one in Barcelona. Got that in Barcelona, the chakra.
And what was the significance of that?
So my mum and dad are big wavers. When I drive away from home, if I'm leaving or whatever, they always come out, walk out the driveway, and then the front yard, as you guys call it.
Yes.
They wave all the way down until I can't. I'm bibbing, I'm tooting, you know. And my mum always waves, and my dad always does that down the road. So I got that from my dad in Barcelona.
Nice.
And then I got this one from my mum. Mum's middle name's Florence.
Oh, okay.
So I got she loves pirate ships and things like that. Anything to do with vintagey stuff. So then I got, and I've also been to Florence, which is in Italy.
How did she feel when she saw that?
Oh, she loved it. But then I got that one first. So I got for my dad. So then that's why I got that one for my dad in Barcelona.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, all different places, you know, Spain. I got this one, have you seen The Office?
No.
The Office?
Oh, that was, yeah.
This one is in The Office. This is Michael Scott.
Okay, yes.
And it says, everybody dance now. That's what it says there.
How did you become such a big Office fan? Because you actually hosted that.
Yeah, The Office trivia, yeah.
Yeah.
I started watching it. I got a bit poorly a few years back, and when I was in hospital, my friend recommended me, and I kept putting it off. You know when someone keeps recommending something, you go, oh, it's not for me. I started watching it, and I became obsessed. I've probably seen it like 7 times.
I've never seen one episode.
Honestly, man, it's so funny. If I can recommend anything to any of you, it wouldn't be anything about kindness or humanity or the reason why we're here. It'd be to watch The Office. It will bring you happiness, it will bring you laughter, it will make you smile, and there's so many iconic moments. Genuinely, I've always been a Friends fan, always been a huge Friends fan. But The Office overtakes it. And that's why I got that. I got that in Norway, in a place called Bergen, in Norway. So yeah.
Okay, and so you have just you got the world there.
Yeah, a lot of random ones. I've got a little planet on the back of my leg there. You can see them. You can see that.
Yeah.
I've got that as well.
And then is that a volcano or?
I think it's just like rocks and stuff. There's
and a spaceship. Yeah.
I just saw that online. I was really young. I didn't really think much of it. I was like, yeah, let's get it. I was in Split in Croatia at the time.
Okay.
I got this one as well. It says 82. I spent 82 days at sea during COVID.
Okay.
I was stuck at sea. Didn't step on land for 82 days.
Wow. What was that like?
that was an experience.
I'd
But
never-
the good thing is there was no COVID on the ship, right? Everyone had it
Okay.
really tough. We had it pretty nice because we were self-contained, you know.
Yeah.
So no one on the ship had it. We was in the middle of Asia, which is probably not the best place to be during COVID, but there was no guests on, so it was just crew. So
Okay.
we were having parties, we were sunbathing.
And just having a
We
great
were
time.
doing dance classes and doing shows. We did a crew Olympics. We had like the bar team versus the entertainment versus the housekeeping. Everyone got dressed up. We did our own games. We had 4 more elegant nights where all the crew could dress up. We had FIFA nights. Honestly, although it sounds really bad for a lot of people, that COVID was really tough. We had it good. 82 days. The food got downhill real quick though.
Yeah.
It got good, and then slowly, when the food was starting to run out, like we had miscellaneous meat.
Yes.
Called, meat pasta. I was like, oh god, I don't know what meat this is, but we got through, and that's why I got the tattoo, just to remind myself of that time in my life.
Quick question: how do you determine what goes on your body?
Usually, the day I get the tattoo. Now, I don't like to think too much. I'm a big believer of like doing things in the moment. So yeah, I mean, I got this one in Norway as well. I got this one. I actually got this from my ex-girlfriend. We got the matching tattoo.
Wait, the same ex-girlfriend or
The same
Same,
one,
okay.
yeah, she designed that. She's an artist, actually, to be fair. She does a lot of art. But we saw this online, and I really like shells. My mum's a big shell person. I live by the sea back in the UK now. So I thought about that. But I just see what looks good and where, you know. I kind of want to get maybe one there soon. I'd like to feel
any
the
idea
gaps.
what it's going to be or
No, not a clue.
no? Okay.
I'll go online, I'll look, I'll get some inspo. Going Pinterest is a really good one, obviously, for tattoo ideas. If I go on Instagram and see what people have got, and usually I'll take it and I'll put my own spin on it, or I'll see what tickles my fancy. The only other one I haven't showed you is one on my back. It's right at the top. I'll see if I can pull my top now. If you can see it.
More.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Because
And-
I love love. I think love's the best
Okay.
thing in the world.
Okay.
I saw that and I thought it'd be really cool. I originally was gonna get somewhere on my leg, like here, but I got the guy to even put it there, and he shaved it, and it didn't look good.
So, okay.
It's off my back.
Now, which one is least and most expensive of what you have so far?
Most expensive, that one.
Okay.
That one was like maybe $360.
Okay.
Maybe that was.
And how long do you have to sit for that one?
Oh, that was maybe 3 or 4 hours, maybe.
And what do you do during that time?
Sit on my phone.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, because you don't know the artist.
Trying to think about pain. Yeah. No artist I've ever been to twice. Yeah, I always get someone new. So usually I'm telling them about my life on a cruise ship.
Okay.
Talking about my other tattoos and stuff. But it's nice because you just get a little bit of something else in a different country, you know? There's like a little
Piece,
a
yeah.
little piece of different countries.
But,
on it.
and you got your travels documented well.
Yeah, well, one thing I do collect is patches. You know, like the iron-on patches.
Yeah.
You can iron onto like denim jackets and stuff. So that's what I've been collecting in all the different countries I go to. So one day I'm going to create some sort of cool denim jacket or something. But it's similar with the tattoos. You know, different countries: Palma, to Mallorca, and Corfu, and Turkey. I've had a couple in Turkey as well. So it's just trying to remember which ones are where. But I remember the countries, just maybe.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So for you, I think I know the answer, but let's ask it: is it inspiration, art, or both?
Oh, good question. I think for me, it's a bit of both. I would never get a tattoo because it's pointless. I'd always get something because it means something to me.
Okay.
At that time. My dad always said to me when I was growing up, he said, George, because he got his first tattoo when he was 15, he got like a half-naked lady in a cocktail glass on the top of his arm, like really young, you know, maybe 14, I don't know. And he says to me, George, if you want a tattoo, you screenshot that tattoo on your phone and look at it every day. If a year later you want the same tattoo, you get the tattoo. I go, okay, Dad, and I didn't do that. But it's good advice, though. It's good advice because, hey, in that moment you might want it. In a year's time, go. I don't look at any of my tattoos and regret them. Some I forget they're there. I've got Hakuna Matata written on my side,
Okay.
sideways, and I've got a palm tree written on here, this side. But other than that, that's all my tattoos. But all of them mean something for me, so I think it's inspiration and a bit of art as well. But this is definitely my favourite. I definitely really love this one, and I really like this one actually. This one's cool as well.
Yeah.
The one I got in Mexico.
Are you going to get any more color? Or is that the only?
Well, I got that one as well. I got this one in
Oh, yeah,
red.
yeah.
It's actually a bit pink, to be honest with you, in this light. But I got that one in red. I don't know. I prefer the darker colours. I don't really like. I think it fades quicker, right?
Okay,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. But yeah, who knows? I could in 10 years' time have so many more tattoos. I could have 2 more. You know, depends. If someone's usually says to me, "Hey, I'm going to a tattoo store in Grand Turk. Should we get one?" I'm the sort of person to be like, "Yeah, what we getting?" You know. You never know what's around the corner in this life, friends. Yeah, you never know what's around the corner. Live life like tomorrow could be your last day.
Why do you, or I know it's a choice, but so you have no sleeve, arms, leg. Are you going to get sleeves?
I'm
or?
not a sleeve person.
Okay.
I don't think I'm cool enough. I feel like you gotta be quite cool. I'm not. I don't think I'm cool enough. I just like, because I'm going to different countries as well. I just like having a little bit of something, you know, something that means something to me there. And then one day when I've got kids, they can go, "What does this mean? Where did you get this?" And how awesome is that I got this in Norway, and I got that in Spain, and I got this in, you know, Aruba. Awesome. That's so cool. I can be cool in that way and not in the way of having a full sleeve.
Full sleeve,
you know? If I was to have a sleeve, I would get something nautical, something like lighthouse, fish, sharks, whales, crabs, stuff like that.
Now, this is that the largest one you have, the mermaid?
That's the biggest one I've got.
Do you think you'll get anything larger than that going forward? Or no?
If I was to get another one, big one, it maybe be on this side, just to match
her.
Boom,
Okay.
Boom, boom, to match her.
Would you get like another mermaid facing the other direction, or you think
I don't
something?
know, it's a good idea. Maybe a pirate would be cool.
Oh, okay.
To keep the sort of theme. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do like the thought of it. But I haven't got there yet. You know, there'll be a point where I'll go, "Do you know what? I'm gonna get that," because I like to look on, like I said, Pinterest and get the idea and then see what happens. So yeah.
Any that you regret?
No.
Okay.
No regrets. No regrets in this life. There's no point. You learn from everything you do.
So for people who don't have tattoos currently, but may be considering getting one, any advice?
Be certain that you want that tattoo for sure. Don't just pick something and wing it on the day of. You know, at least give yourself a couple of weeks to look at it and go 2 weeks later or whatever that you want to get it. I'm a big believer I like getting matching tattoos with people I know that are going to be in my life for the rest of my life. I know I got this from my ex-girlfriend, but I know that no one else will know that that's a matching tattoo with her, right?
You just told the world.
You know, yeah. But no one else knows that when they see me, you know. And the one with Ted, me and Ted will be friends for a long time. And even if no one would know that it's a match, it's not half a tattoo. You know,
right.
We'll get like something that you have to be together to see it. And I would also say, make sure you're happy with the placing before you get it. Get the tattoo artist to change it 7 times if you have to. Don't take the mick, but like if you don't like where it is, don't just go, "Oh yeah, I'll get it," because a lot of people get, you know, like when people pay too much money at a restaurant, they're too scared to say, "Oh, this amount," or they don't like their food and they're too scared to complain. If you don't, you're not going to get what you paid for and what you want. So make sure you're getting it in the exact right place that you want it. Ask them to move it. They'll rub it off. They'll put it on again. It'll take a few minutes, but better that few minutes than it's going to be on you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I love that. So you brought up another question for me. Are you and Dad going to get one together? Because he has tats.
He does have a few tats, but he's like 60 now. He hasn't got any tattoos for years and years. I would love to get a matching tattoo with all my brothers.
Okay.
I'd love to get one. I've got 2 older brothers, so I'd love to get a tattoo with them, a matching one. I also want to get, so my mum's my favourite person in the world, and I really want to get her writing on a card that says "I love you" somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So I want to take that piece of writing and put it somewhere on me, so then no matter what happens in life, when she's gone one day, that she'll always be with me, you know?
Nice.
That's my next one. And be kind, I want to get that as well.
Okay. Yeah. Any final words or advice you want to say to people?
Any final words? Well, that is exactly it. Be kind. You know, be kind to yourself as well. People forget that. You know, I know this is not really to do with tattoos, but people are so big on being so critical of themselves. But actually, give yourself credit for everything you do in life. If you get up in the morning and you don't snooze your alarm, you get up and you feed yourself. Some people take the small things, take the small victories, because they'll lead to big victories in this life. You know, and I always say this in my Welcome Aboard show. Isn't it weird that we live in a world where it's seen, when you're nice, it's seen as a weird thing. Doing one small act of kindness for someone can sometimes people put their back up. But actually, if we have more people do that, it becomes a norm and we live in a way better world. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you, Mike.